This is foundation inspection. I'm on the right elevation of the property. These bushes are too close to the property, they should be cut back. I allow vermin to get onto the building and then get in the building, and that itself can cause a problem. We're at the front left elevation. Again, we've got a lot of bushes against the foundation. The problem with bushes against the foundation is that they remove moisture from the ground. This causes the foundation to dry, or the ground to dry out around the foundation at that point. And that can lead to problems in the future. So they're worth cutting back. Not having bushes on the foundation is a good thing. Okay, we're at the rear elevation of the property. Here is where the garage was before it was incorporated into the house. We have a crack in the foundation here, and we have a displacement crack running right up to the window above us. So crack, this is at the rear left elevation under the window, crack in the foundation. We're at the right elevation of the building. It's a grading inspection. You see we've got good grading away from the house, both at the front. The right elevation and also the left elevation has a little bit of erosion on it. I've mentioned that earlier about the foundation. The grading is as is for this type of house at this age. I'd like to see it a lot more sloping, but you know, this is how they were built. Every house around here is going to be very much the same. What I'm looking for is conditions that may of course be adverse, like, you know, pooling and stuff like that. Trees like this can remove moisture from the ground, but it doesn't seem to have had an effect on the foundation itself. However, it will remove a lot of moisture. And then at the rear here, yeah, we've got a general slope away from the building, so the foundation is okay as is, but it's not modern standards. But then again, that's how all the houses are in this particular. This is the roof inspection. Well, over in this corner here, you can see the trees are in contact with the roof. That's a bad thing, because that can lead to deterioration in the condition of the roof as the trees rub against it. And we'll see if we can find any evidence of damage. Well, there's no damage at the moment, but it certainly will damage the roof in the future. Also here you can see there's a lot of debris in the gutters. That needs to be removed. And this tree needs to be cut quite back. This attic, It's looking in okay condition. We have manufactured trusses here. These are basically made at a factory, bought on site using a truck. Overall, the condition of the attic is okay, but there's a lot of disturbance of the insulation over here. In this area here, there's no insulation at all. It's been removed, and all over the insulation, like here, you can see it's all uneven. That, I would say, is a pretty well and as is situation. Is what happens with oldish houses. The insulation gets disturbed. I'd recommend you consider having some new insulation blown in here. It'll cut your electricity bills and overall make the house that much more comfortable during the summer. This is the wall inspection. What we're looking for is cracks in the wall, because cracks in walls in slab foundation houses, well, in all houses, are indications of movement of the foundation, common settlement. So here we are, up in this corner here, you can see a small crack here, hairline crack. Pretty typical, nothing to worry about, it's cosmetic more than anything. But it does show that there is settlement in and around the house. You can see here, there's a crack running up to the top there. That's been repaired, it's been there for some time. And I'd say it's a pretty old crack. Obviously some settlement early on in the life of the building. There's evidence of settlement here. You can see where it's moved and it's been recorked, and up here a little bit of a crack and opening in the brickwork here due to common settlement at the front. Over the top of the arch window at the front elevation we have a crack, and here we have a crack running along the wall down here. Okay, now this crack is caused by differential movement. In other words, the foundation has shifted, it's shrunk, it's gone down, and you can see here that we've got a crack opening up, and this is a relatively new crack. Now, I can tell you it's new because there's very little debris in it and it's got sharp corners, so we definitely have evidence of movement in the foundation at the front left elevation of the property.